Everyone.
Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Again, Alicia Wilson here.
Hi.
And today we're doing another mental health topic. We're going to be talking about 5 myths of self-harm. Myth number 1. Okay, so self-injury, only girls self-harm, but that's wrong. Rates are similar behavior between men and women. 50-50 genders are equally likely to harm themselves. And a lot of people, that's a misconception also. And with teens as well, people think only teens do it, like the emo and the scene kids, but everybody can.
Everybody, any age.
Any age, any gender, whatever. No, anybody can do it at any time. That is myth number 1. Number 2. Alright, so when people think of self-injury, any cause of behavior such as picking at the skin or even self-harming or biting or even burning is considered self-harm.
Picking at the skin, like I have a picking skin disorder, and it's part of anxiety, but it's also part of having OCD and other things. It's different for every person though.
Yeah, it's different. Any form of harming yourself with the intent to cause pain is considered self-injury, not just cutting. There's many different forms of that. Myth number 3.
Okay, self-harm. It's a cry for help.
It is supposed to help with people's feelings, thoughts, and it is an unhealthy coping distraction. Instead of doing something healthy, people tend to take out their anger on themselves instead of somebody else.
It can be sometimes, but it's very rarely.
It's very rarely. Mostly people use it to cope with whatever's going on in their lives at that time. And there's many forms of therapy also. You can't just you can't just quit right away.
No,
it took me
it's hard.
long time. So, but there are therapy as well.
Or medication. Like my medications for my skin picking.
Yeah, and that's also an OCD thing too. So number 4, people who self-harm on purpose are trying to kill themselves.
2 distinct behaviors. This is a key risk factor for attempted suicide. Okay? It doesn't mean necessarily, when I used to self-harm, it didn't mean I wanted to kill myself all the time. Some of the time, yes, I'll be honest, but not all the time. Most people, it's just a way of behavior, and it's not a way of acting out saying you want to die.
And it's also like kind of like it's their body and they can do what they want, as it's in control, like with an eating disorder. Yeah, so it's not like trying to kill themselves, but it can be a form of suicide. It can get worse if you don't get the help, and then it won't get better. But
Nip it in the butt.
yeah, nip before it gets worse.
Bye.
Self-injury is a sign of a larger problem.
This may not be a myth. This can be a huge number of other disorders, such as anxiety, eating disorder, and also substance abuse disorder. When you have self-injury, you could have BPD as well, or OCD. Self-injury can happen to anyone and is a bigger problem than we think. I don't think we really take care of it or look at it. I actually did a paper in college on why people self-harm. Most of the reasons people didn't want to say in most studies because they're afraid that they were going to be put inpatient because of it. Because some of the people, that wasn't their intention, was to kill themselves, so they didn't want to go inpatient, so they didn't want to tell you. So the research I did find out was from people who had multiple personality disorders, which is not everyone who has self-injury behaviors has multiple personality disorders.
That's also like a really rare disorder. I mean, I've seen it, and
I mean, it can be common to have that among that population, but it's not the only one. And like
there's many other forms of like disorders, like we were talking about with the eating disorder, and it's like a control thing, you know, like whatever you put in your body, that's when you're like, I don't really care what other people think.
People actually, a lot of people, when I did read the study that did answer it, they did it as a form of release or a form of, you know, trying to have feeling again in themselves, because they didn't have feelings. Like they didn't have normal feelings, sensations in their bodies, and they wanted to be able to feel that again. So they were very numb, I guess, to things. So that was what I found out of my studies when I was in college.
Yep.
But it's a big problem. We really should be looking at it.
Even men too, even children.
Children self-harm. You never know.
You just never know who did it. It's not just stereotypical kind of stuff.
And it needs to be discussed.
Bye everybody.
Bye.
Thank you so much for joining Catherine Movies Official today. Thank you again for Alicia Wilson for helping me host this video today. If you like what you see here, leave a comment down below and give this video a like. Remember to share it with your friends. Also, if you're triggered or anything like that,
Stop the video right away. We should probably write. You know what? We should probably go back and do trigger warning at the beginning of the video. Self-harm.
I'll even put it in the description as well. So please read the description if you're feeling unsafe or anything. And
stop the video. It's okay. We're not going to be upset.
And then if you want to come back, if you feel unsafe, then please watch the video. But thank you guys so much for joining Catherine Movies, and we will see you next time.
Bye.